Hi everyone, welcome back to Sweet and Spice with Keziah. Today we are making a traditional Indian dessert called vermicelli. So we're going to start off. These are my ingredients. This is the vermicelli that I used. You can find it in any store. I served it alongside papad, which is basically like this flat rice snack that you just fry up in some hot oil. I have butter, condensed milk, sugar, cinnamon stick, almonds, Elachi powder or cardamom powder, salt, milk, cream, and hot water. Okay, so let's begin. I started by boiling my milk and my cream on a low heat just until it was brought to a slow boil. I'm just going to show you what the vermicelli looks like. So this is what the box looks like. And inside, this is what the vermicelli originally looks like. And then when you put it in the pot, you just want to kind of crush them so it becomes smaller. And so what we're doing here is we are dry frying the vermicelli, and we are going to add in our cinnamon sticks. I added quite a few because we love the cinnamon taste, but you can add a bit less if you would like. So I just stir this together, and we're going to keep stirring this until the vermicelli gets a little brown, and then we're going to move on to the next step. Okay, so as you can see, it got a little brown at the edges, and this is what we want. It will give it a lovely texture and flavor. So I'm going to just create a little well in the middle and then add my butter. We want the butter to melt completely before we move on to the next step. I added a few blocks at a time so that I could give the butter a chance to melt down completely. You also want to make sure to scrape down the sides so that you don't leave any vermicelli behind. And so here we're just frying it up, and then I took it off the heat, and we're going to add in our hot water. You want your water to be as hot as possible so that we do not drop the heat of the entire mixture. Don't forget to catch the full recipe in the captions or the description below. And then we're going to add in our salt. So I put it back on the heat, and we're going to bring this to a boil. By adding the water, we are allowing the vermicelli to cook through and become tender. Okay, so now we're adding our milk and cream mixture that we heated earlier. And the reason we heated it is so that we do not drop the temperature of the entire dish. And what I did was I just stirred this occasionally so that I could make sure that it didn't get caught at the bottom. Now I'm adding in my condensed milk. Later in I will add in sugar because our family enjoys a little bit extra sweetness. And then I added in a teaspoon of Elachi or cardamom powder. And this is going to give it its lovely natural flavor, which is really amazing. And then I left the entire thing for about 10 to 15 minutes, and you can see it got really thick and so amazing. I added in a bit of sugar here. This is just for a little extra sweetness. You do not have to add this in, and you can tailor it to your taste. Then I added in some almonds, which I just sliced up. This adds a really lovely texture. You can, at this point, you can add almonds, sultanas, raisins, whatever you like. So I just closed this off and let it sit for another 5 to 10 minutes, just till the vermicelli was nice and tender. You can see that it looks creamy, it's smooth, it was smelling amazing, and I couldn't wait to try it. This is the consistency that you would be looking for. So this is what it looked like served up. I served it with popped. If you would like a separate video to know how to fry it, let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share, and check out my Instagram and Facebook at Sweet and Spice with Keziah.